another edition of Finally Friday. We have the AAA gang back.
Hey! Okay.
It's the return of Ashley.
Guess who's back? Hey, back again. Ash is back. Tell a friend.
Is that
she's
Marshall?
back.
Is that
Hair
Marshall
flip.
Mathers?
Yes.
Wow. That's
Eminem from 8 Mile, Detroit.
God. Wow.
Where we are right now.
We're going to start the show with Eminem. Did not have that. Did not see that coming.
You never know. We're
glad to have you in our presence again. You know, this is a show we do like every Friday. Like,
oh my gosh, you guys are teasing.
I feel like we have to reintroduce you.
Nobody teased Alan when he was being Champagne Poppy in Cabo.
First of all, but I show up to work. That's a difference.
Oh my! I am so happy to be back.
It's shades.
It's very shady in here today.
Wow.
The sun is out, but it's very dark in here. Ease up, guys. I'm very happy to be back.
Nice. You know how church people like, I want to introduce to some and present to others. I feel like we got to reintroduce you.
You know who I am. Hi, Michigan Chronicle peeps. It's me, Ashley. I missed you so much. Add me on Instagram at a.stevenson1. Keep up with me, and you can see me here all the time.
These two have both been traveling the country.
I know. We'll get into that a little bit later.
We'll get into that. You know, it's been a summer.
So since we have the return of Ash, we're going to have a return-themed sort of show. So we're talking the return of Kanye West. We're talking
of the Mac.
Yeah, we're talking the return of summer vacations and traveling and things you can do to keep your skin high quality.
Yes.
As I can see, I got a little tan since I've been in Cabo. So
you did.
I could have used this segment a little bit earlier.
You look bronzy.
Yeah.
I like it though. It's a little.
Yeah.
Like chocolate chip.
I like that.
A little chocolate chip.
What about that Screams chocolate chip?
I didn't get
Look
that.
at
The darker hair.
I was thinking more like, coffee with a couple creams.
Yeah, he's giving me a medium double from Tim Hortons.
Wow. Appreciate
Now
that.
that I paid attention to your Instagram that much, but I'm like, oh, he's giving like the Instagram guy look.
Yeah, he was giving
I look like an ad.
He was giving Alan was definitely giving like
he looked like an ad on Instagram.
Vibes. He had on his John 316.
Plug, Alan _II. Shameless plug. Check it out for yourself.
He was on there living his best life, y'all. Right. He was not concerned about us. I still got
but I came
emails
back
that
for y'all.
need to be
You see how Ashley sometimes doesn't come back, always gonna come back.
Oh my
but
God.
we're talking about the return, started with the return of Space Jam.
Right.
Space Jam 2. It's getting a lot of mixed reviews. Some people
Very
love it.
mixed.
Some people hate it. Have you seen it?
So I'm gonna be honest, I did not finish it. And that probably.
Did you fall asleep on it?
I did.
Oh my God!
No. I know. So don't judge me because I love you, LeBron. I actually really love Savannah too, but it didn't keep my attention, and it was a little bit later at night, but it wasn't enough to where it was like whatever. But I actually looked this morning, and on Rotten Tomatoes, it's at 30%. Like people are not rocking with it.
The original Space Jam, I think, was only like a 43%.
Yeah.
So like, have you seen Space Jam 2?
I haven't seen the second one, but I think we always are going to appreciate and like something more from our childhood versus when we get become adults, and it's just like, okay, it's not the same. We're not kids anymore, and it is tailored more towards the kids of the generation now. I haven't seen it. I may, but I now there's more of a cartoon component to the very second one, the recent one, than the other one, because the very first one was more of real life and cartoon component combined.
Well, I would say the second one, LeBron becomes a cartoon. Michael Jordan does become a cartoon in the first one, so I see what you're saying.
Right.
Cartoons are in both. Though.
You know what? Yeah. I like a good cartoon, but maybe to your point, like you said, I like a good adult cartoon.
Right.
And Space Jam. Well, you know what? I will, because Moana was good. I don't know have you guys seen Moana?
I'm not.
No, are you guys not into Disney? Yeah. Oh, but Moana was very, very good. Watch Moana. But for Space Jam 2, it just kind of was like, I don't know. And then too, I didn't catch it, but I saw like on Oba Roland's page, he just kind of made a remix of a scene, but like Porky Pig was rapping.
Yeah, it had a rap battle. That was good.
It was like, I don't know, it was giving me like pandering vibes.
Did you go to the movies to see it?
No, I have HBO Max, so I just watched it on my phone.
Oh,
nice. I actually watched it at the airport. I was waiting on my flight. But no, it was really good. LeBron's acting, I feel like, got better throughout the movie.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen better acting from him on the court than in that first half of the movie. But like once he became,
and that was me.
Yeah, and I'm a LeBron fan. Like I love LeBron. LeBron is my GOAT. But still, in that movie, I feel like once he became a cartoon, it gradually got better. And then I like how they had a little family theme at the end. I like how it wasn't a sequel, like it's its own separate movie. And it wasn't, I wouldn't consider it a quote-unquote remake because it's a completely different story and storyline.
I think a lot of people say that.
But
you know
it's
what we
Space Jam
should do?
too.
We should do like the return of the movies. Like, because people are not going to the movies anymore. It only did, it was a $150 million budget for it. And so far it's only done like 140,000 in the box office.
That doesn't sound right.
That's absolutely, it's correct. Jamel, Google it right
now.
now. Google how much has Space
I
Jam
heard
2
Space Jam
made
was
in the
doing great
theater.
at the box office.
Not doing great at all.
Listen, LeBron James is doing great because he's the first NBA billionaire. Did you know that? That came out today.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Is
he's
he?
the first person in the NBA to make $1 billion. So.
Wow.
Well, I mean, he's really become like the businessman, if you will, because he's not only in the game of the NBA, but also he's pursuing his business aspect as well. And
Jamel, you got the numbers for us?
You got a number?
32 million.
32 million.
32 million. So that's pretty good. You said 140,000. Like, you gotta be credible in these streets.
That's extremely low, though. 32 million when the budget for the movie was 150 million. That's like 5 times the
It
amount.
was just opening weekend, and then you can't account how much. You can't account for how much HBO Max paid to stream it. So
That's
I'm
true.
Yeah.
You don't know that. Okay, that's a good point. Yeah.
Right.
So
Because a lot of people are still not going
relax.
on
I'm
LeBron.
a relax on LeBron. I love LeBron. Like I said, I'm a huge fan. I just think I have to finish Space Jam 2, and then maybe I'll do like a finish review.
I got to. But Don Cheadle, I would say, was the LeBron of that movie. Like, he carried
Yeah.
that movie. Don
You know, Don Cheadle
Yeah.
always understands the assignment. We should have added him to that list. Don Cheadle always understands the assignment.
Always.
Well, someone
understood.
had to understand the assignment because I think there had to be another element than just LeBron. I mean, is he like the Michael Jordan replacement?
No, so you gotta watch the movie.
yeah, no.
You gotta
He just
watch
said
the movie.
that.
It's two
It's
separate
okay.
movies. And I think it also wasn't marketed towards us. Like, we're watching it as adults. It was marketed toward kids. So, like, with kids that are into tech and gaming and all that stuff, I feel like they'll have a good appreciation
As
for
long
it.
as the
maybe
babies.
Maybe we're just too old.
Yeah, as long as the babies
Yeah,
liked
we're old.
it. Yeah.
That's what it is. We're old.
I'm still gonna watch it, but
I know. But
yeah.
speaking of things that we may like a little bit better, the return of Kanye West. He announced his 10th his 10th solo studio album, Donda, will be coming out today.
Oh, yeah.
And he had a listening event in Atlanta on Thursday.
Yes.
So now the album was out today on Friday.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Donda.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah.
Kanye didn't die, but
I did kind of throw it in an awkward
Wow.
moment. Yeah, rest in peace, Miss Donda West.
yes, and so it actually was introduced during Game 6 of the NBA Finals with a Beats by Dre commercial featuring Sha'Carri Richardson, which I'm pretty sure you all know by now.
Absolutely.
Jamel. So one thing about Kanye, he always has a vision. You could definitely tell by that commercial and the branding and cross. It was just a really good story. Like, he picked the perfect person, perfect time. Like, the timing of it was like flawless.
I love
Yeah,
it.
timing. I
So-
love the beat.
Is Kanye's not canceled anymore, right? Like, he's...
You know what?
Nah, he's a billionaire.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. I think Kanye, and this is like slightly off topic. I think Kanye divorcing Kim kind of gave him
better for his brand?
Yeah,
Oh,
kind of.
interesting.
It reintroduced his credibility to the culture a little bit. Because I think what is really, really, I shouldn't say popular, but something that's at the forefront of the conversation right now is like mental health, which we know Kanye was diagnosed as being bipolar. So I think in those situations, we can understand if maybe he was having an episode, but I don't know, ever since he left Kim, he seemed to be pretty sane.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I think from some of the comments I've been seeing on social media, they're like, "Oh, it's just the return of the old Kanye," because from just that snippet that was released of the new music with Sha'Carri Richardson.
Sha'Carri. The girl's name.
Sha'Carri. But I think people were saying, like, this is the return, and this is like the old Kanye they feel like they're getting back. And my thing is, I also appreciate it, like, seems to be down the religious or, gospel music track for him. He's continuing that route, maybe, and I'm
Yes.
liking that.
Yes,
this side
Kanye
of
still
Kanye.
loves God, which is always a great thing. You know, still
Yeah.
getting them prayers up. We appreciate that.
And he picked the perfect person. It seemed like he understood the assignment for the times right now. And whether there's an Olympic or not, or whether she's going to the Olympics or not, this was a perfect backdrop. He used the perfect person for this release.
I love it because even though I don't feel like Sha'Carri is in need of some type of redemption, I love that there's this constant, like, uplifting of her and empowering and this kind of gathering around the community and the culture. Like, okay, listen, yes, we've all done things that we weren't exactly proud of, but you're not canceled.
Yeah, that's
and
what
I
they said
think
in
it's
the
a very
video.
healthy
Live
thing.
your truth. You have to
Live your truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
I appreciate Kanye for using Shareese as the muse during this project and for that. And even with Beats hopping on board, it's just like, I think it was perfect branding. Beats originally being started by Dr. Dre. So I think it's just a great collaboration to show like, yo, we got your back. And also, we're about to drop some new music.
I think, honestly, missing the Olympics might have been better for Shareese because the publicity and the endorsements that she's been getting like, from missing the Olympics, it might have just been God's plan. Like, you know, for
Shout out to
her,
Drake.
Shout out to Drake. But it's funny because we're talking about Kanye, but shout out to Drake. That might have just
So maybe she should have smoked. That's another story. But anyhow,
we're not endorsing nor
absolutely not at all. Not at all.
I think you are hell bent on getting us canceled.
Not at all. And why was Kanye canceled in the first place?
We're not going over that.
Okay, just quick recap. Because I feel like there's two types of cancel culture. You have cancel if you like criminally do something wrong, like you know, women, kids, that kind of stuff. Then you have the cancel and the I don't agree with you, so I'm gonna cancel you.
Yeah.
I feel like Kanye fell into that second half. But us as black people, we always forgive, and especially if he didn't do anything like illegal or wrong. And let's be honest, Kanye beats gonna bang. Like,
and that's
and I think people can
too.
appreciate his creative side. You know, he's still a creative genius.
Yeah, he's creative genius.
And business savvy.
Yeah, I think Kanye is kind of like that cousin that we all have where, you know, your cousin not all the way there, so you know not to get no arguments with them at the family event. Is that just my family? Like, we all have that one cousin where it's like, here he come, don't say nothing, you know, or the cousin that just became like a Hebrew Israelite or something. I'm not going to change my name. I'm not debating this with you.
Don't criticize too hard. He is from Chicago.
Are you from Chicago?
Yeah. Why are you? I mean, you got beef with Chicago?
No, did they got beef with us?
No, you said you from Chicago.
I'm like, relax. You act like Chief Keef was finna roll up here. I didn't know what was going on.
I love this Kanye
So we're
music.
definitely going to be listening to the album today. I probably still when I go to the gym. Glad for Kanye's return. Glad he's, you know, pursuing God and everything like that.
Justin LaBoy said it was fire.
I don't really.
You don't trust Justin?
That's another conversation.
We just talk about the return.
No. We're just sticking to the return. So speaking of returns, returning of traveling and vacations, a lot of countries are opening up their borders again. You know, Mexico been open, so you know I was just down there.
Yes.
But Canada opens up, I think next month.
Yes, in August you can go over.
So you sat down with some people to cover the summer skincare and everything like that.
Yes, absolutely. So today I got to talk to Jess and Shareese from Skinphorea. They are opening a new location right down here downtown in the heart of Detroit. And they came in this Friday just to talk to me about what's going on, you know, how you can keep your skin up to par and get that kind of summer glow, because I know they keep talking about like it's a hot girl summer, but it's a hot boy summer too, because y'all gotta
take a look.
Okay.
Take a look.
You know what? Alan has been in rare form since he got back from Cabo.
Yes.
Wow.
So
this is funny because before we started recording, Andy told me my energy was low. So y'all tell me how my energy is now.
It was a little low, but you know, just like Tanisha says, when you've been out in the sun, you got to eat a banana. So you don't look like an old banana. Here are the skin tips from Jess and Shareese from Skinphorea. Check out their summer skincare tips right now. Run it, Jamel. Happy Friday. I'm sitting here with Jess and Shareese from Skinphorea. They have come to share with us some amazing skincare tips for the summertime. Thank you for joining me today, ladies. It's a pleasure.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, no problem. I'm excited. Okay, so I know it's Friday. We're going to get to the weekend soon, but I just want to know if you can help me talk to my friends out there about how to keep our skin right and tight for this summer coming out of COVID. What do you guys have to tell us?
I know for me, we usually hear the same tips over and over, but we never know how important they are.
Yes.
And usually the same issues derive from the same two factors. One is I'm going to have to keep it up is sunscreen.
Right.
Growing up as an African American, I was never taught the importance of sunscreen.
Me either.
Because it's like, oh, I don't burn, so why do I need it? But really, 90% cause of aging is the sun.
Wow.
So most of the people that come to Skinphorea are like, help me with my dark spots. So no matter what chemical peels you do, enzyme treatments, anything, your dark spots are going to get darker if we don't have that sunscreen.
I had no idea that that's what those dark spots were from.
Yeah, well, a lot of times it can be from pigmentation, from, a pimple or trauma, but they will not lighten if you don't wear your sunscreen.
Got it.
Fine lines, aging, wrinkles, all of that is the sun.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything you have to add to that, Shareese?
My biggest thing for summer is toner and serum. I love a good toner, especially in the summer, because in the summer, I don't wear a lot of heavy moisturizers, obviously, because it's hot, you get sweaty. But I need that hydration. I notice a difference between when I use a toner versus when I don't use a toner. So that's my best friend, really all year round, but especially in the summer. And then I'm always about anti-aging. So serums, anti-aging serums, hyaluronic serums, anything that is going to plumpen that skin, get rid of those fine lines, wrinkle. I know, black doesn't crack, but I want to stay looking like I'm in high school for a very long time.
Exactly. What they say, black doesn't crack unless you use it, right?
Yep.
No.
And we tell all of our clients everything that Shareese said. Most people are like, no, I have oily skin, so I don't need it.
No.
That you need hydration.
Yeah.
So those are the staples. So it's obviously cleansing, toner, exfoliants. Do you guys have any staple products that you would suggest that we could go out to buy, or maybe come to Skinphorea and get? Hydro Boost. It's a water-based serum. So whether you have acne, dry skin, oily skin combination, it hydrates the skin. Like Shareese says, when your skin is hydrated, you have healthy skin cells. Right.
When your skin cells are healthy, they shed.
Right.
So when they shed, your dark spots get lighter. You have more of a glow. Your makeup goes on smoother. So everything, even if you're like, I got acne, your breakouts will start to clear more when your skin is hydrated.
Okay, so is Hydro Boost, is that the one that's by Neutrogena?
No, so it's our line, Revitalize You. We sell it at Skinphorea.
Okay.
But it's a water-based serum. That's our best seller. It sells out nonstop. So you can get it online at Skinphorea.com.
Perfect.
But,
so I
our
would love
acne
to do
kit,
that.
it's in our acne kit. Everybody comes to Skinphorea for Hydro Boost.
Okay, yes. Okay, so on a daily skincare routine, I wake up in the morning, I yawn, I do my little affirmations right after I hit the snooze button about 3 times because it's the summertime. So I should go into the restroom, and then, like you said, the first thing I should do is it cleanse.
Yep, you're cleansed. Yep.
Okay, and then is it exfoliate?
Yeah, you exfoliate, but you don't have to do that every day. So we usually recommend maybe twice a week.
Yeah.
Okay, so cleansing, toning, and moisturizers everyday thing.
Yes.
And sunscreen.
And sunscreen.
Do you guys have a sunscreen that you suggest?
Yes, we do. We have 2. One by Revitalize You.
Yep.
It's a UV Protect, and then Skin Script. So, that's both at Skinphorea.com.
I have to go get these because I'm looking at you guys. You both are glowing. It's
better. That's how we make it. Right?
So if you guys want to look as amazing as Jess and Shareese, first of all, book a facial at Skinphorea, and then second of all, purchase their line, which is Revitalize You. That's on sale right now, right?
Yes.
And it's also online at Skinphorea.com. It's going to be a hot girl summer and a smooth skin summer too. Thank you, ladies, for joining me today.
Thank you.
All right, so I appreciate those tips. Now, those tips were for everyone.
Those
right?
are for everybody.
Women, right?
So I'm going to ask both of you guys, when is the last time you got a facial?
I wash my face.
Facial.
When is the
Want to
last
rephrase
time?
the question?
No, I don't want to rephrase the question.
No.
You get your head out the gutter, Andre.
No, what are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about.
We're just talking about a spa. At the spa.
Oh,
Like
at
when
the
they
spa.
go and they
spa.
steam, yes.
You know what? When I go to the spa, I don't usually get a facial. So
You
it's
just get a
mostly
massage?
massage. So mostly for me, if you're talking about facial, it's the rag at the home and some lotion. I'll put on.
So it's very interesting. So what I learned today from Jess and Shareese offline was that they told me that we're actually not supposed to be using washcloths on our face.
Really?
Because it kind of carries the bacteria.
My mama would beg to differ.
My mom would too. A white washcloth at that. But they said it actually dries the bacteria, but they said if you absolutely want to use a cloth, get the soft baby cloths for your face. And also, they do a Godfather facial at Skinphorea that is for the men, because y'all need to start getting your skin together.
I was going to say, what's the Godfather?
Yeah, so they come and it's for you, and they exfoliate your beard area. They stop you from getting ingrown hairs and color all of that. So I definitely think it's worth checking out, because guys, girls do not want to rub their legs up against no alligator's skin. Y'all got to get it together. If I cannot see not one more person wearing some Gucci
That is
slides.
why I keep-
Oh my
That is why I
God.
keep this, body cream lotion with me
brand
all
is
the
that?
time. It's some,
Queen? What is that?
it's body cream, and and I just keep it on me all the
What does
time.
it do?
What does it do?
It
It's
keeps
body
my
cream?
skin moist.
You know what? In addition to that, guys need to get facials, get massages, and get a pedicure. Because if I see one of y'all, like I was
I heard that
saying,
debate. I heard that debate.
like, okay, because y'all be out here with the Dorito-shaped toenails.
My
and
friend
like,
literally asked this question on social media yesterday. She asked, should men get, what do y'all feel about men getting like pedicures and,
What's wrong with
Yes.
grooming? It's
Yeah.
and
It's
that's
just
all everyone
hygienic.
said.
Yeah.
It's grooming. I've never got like my feet done.
in life.
We're gonna do a segment
Because I
to
do
take
it
him.
myself as far as my nails and all that
That would
stuff.
be a segment for a show.
We're doing
Whoa,
a segment.
whoa,
We're
whoa,
going to get a pedicure for the summer. Because you know what? In my mind, I'm getting that image.
I got a
Remember
pedicure.
on Martin
Oh, I did
when
get a
Gina
pedicure
worked
once.
at Shanae's shop and Myra, they had to take a saw to her feet?
Oh, yeah, I remember
That's what
that.
I'm imagining right
Yes.
now for you.
See, I never had it done to my feet, but I have done it to my face once.
Oh,
I mean, my hands once.
You've had a manicure?
Yes, I had a manicure once.
Okay.
Okay.
So
In New
let
York.
us know.
In New York.
You let us know where we
Yeah.
should go get a pedicure in the city of Detroit, you guys. Like, put in the comments and tell us where should we go get a pedicure, and then me and the guys are gonna go get one, and we'll do a segment about it.
Ooh,
We'll do a segment,
yes.
so
Yes.
stay tuned on one of the episodes. Well, again, thank you, Ash, for finding time in your schedule.
In your schedule.
I know
Yes.
usually you've looked busy.
Forget y'all. I
We
am so
appreciate
happy
the
to be
reunion
here.
episode.
Jillian did a great job, though.
Oh, yeah, thank
so
you,
thank you,
Jillian,
Jillian, for
for
holding
filling
it down
in.
for me
We
while I was
learned so
gone.
much about Jillian.
Yes.
A lot. And we will see you all next week.
See you next week. Have a great weekend.